How about the last silver dollar ever struck by the U.S. Mint for circulation? You got it? All right, let's see if you agree with what I got. So the silver dollar ended in 1935. 1935. We made two silver dollars in 1935, a Philadelphia and a San Francisco. And this is the last branch mint or San Francisco coin. It's called a super slider. I'll get into that in a minute. So we pull gold from circulation in 1934. We pull silver dollars from circulation in 1935. If you were a coin collector, it was very depressing during the 1930s. And we never brought back the silver dollar for circulation. We brought back the Eisenhower. That was a copper-clad coin in circulation. They did make a silver Eisenhower, but it was only made for collectors. So this is the end of the era. The end of the era in U.S. history, period. History, period. So let's talk about this coin in particular. Actually, no, let's go back to the grade. So a number of years ago, a colleague of mine, Don, was talking back and forth. We were on the air together that night, and he was referencing, all right, you're talking too fast. Are you talking about an uncirculated coin, or are you talking about uncirculated as a coin? Because they're two drastically different things in coin collecting. And when we're talking about an uncirculated coin, an AU condition coin, the tongue tying can not be misleading. We don't want that. So we said, we're going to change the nature. We're going to call it a super slider. That's what it is. And oh, by the way, the entire industry now uses it, and all the guidebooks have it. It's a great idea, because again, when you look at something and you think it's unk, it slides by as unk, but technically, the NGCs and the PCGSs of the world, or if you have a sharp eye yourself, you'll be able to figure out this is a nice coin, but not an unk coin. And the differences in price are significant, which is not fair either. So AU, about uncirculated, 53 to a 55, and boy, that is all of that, is it not? I was looking at him the other day saying, okay, somebody, and I mean, I used to have great eyes without cheaters. I have good eyes, but come on. These are gorgeous coins. So let's talk about 1935, shall we? The last of its kind. The peace dollar was introduced in 1921, late in the year, because we couldn't decide what to do with the back of the coin. We knew what the front was, but the back had talons on the rock, right? And right now there's an olive branch. Peace. It used to be arrows. We bantered on that one for months. Nope, it has to be arrows. All of our earlier eagles have arrows. Well, the world's a different place. We just fought this crazy war. We want peace. That's the name of the coin. That's the reason why we're doing it. So we put the Statue of Liberty on the obverse, modernized the look, and we put olive branch in the talons, and now we have some coins, right? 1921 is out there, full production in 1922. Short series, however, ending in 1935, just because we were pulling anything of significance out of circulation. The government was hoarding gold, government was hoarding silver. So this coin, they made 24 different peace dollars. The P's, the D's, and the S's all added together, right? This one ranks number 6 in low mintage, only 1.9 million, so it helps. So if you're looking at chapter 1, this is a great chapter 1 coin. It has the storybook ending that only one coin can have. The last silver dollar in U.S. history is, and boom, and it's this one. 1935, it's the branch mint, San Francisco. When you look at this coin, and then you start studying the numbers, all of this becomes very, very clear. I love it because I'm a numbers geek. I look at coins, not only for their artistic beauty, and I need this to finish a collection, but if you're looking at a bunch of different peace dollars, which one's the one for the best value bang for its buck today? And I look at numbers. I look at mintage figures. Where does it rank? I've been doing this for 40 years, so in my travels, every month on the road, going to a show or two, what can I not find, right? And then about 38 years ago, NGC and PCGS joined us in the late 1980s, and they took all the work off of our hands because they chronicle and list every coin they see. They call it a population or a census report, and it's free information. What does that do for us? Well, it takes the mintage figure, which can be misleading sometimes, and it nullifies it. Or it puts it into a different perspective. Because now it tells you every coin it sees for every mint mark, etc. So the 21 high relief, it tells you how many they've seen in 38 years. The 28p, the lowest minted peace dollar, number 1, how many they have seen. Number 2 peace dollar, the 1927p, how many have they seen? And then like this coin, the last peace dollar ever, how many have they seen here? Are you ready for some interesting numbers? Because I always look at this and just, I get that shiver just because I'm that geek. 28p, the peace dollar, right? NGC has seen 23,364. Actually, it's NGC and PCGS added together. Both big houses. That's only how many they've seen. Not that many. 27p, 18,000 and change. The fabled peace dollar, the 1921 high relief, right? The 21 high relief. They've seen 43,000 coins combined in the last 38, 39 years. And then you get to the last year of issue, this coin. Added together, we're at 11,947. That's today's number. It hasn't changed much in the last 6 months. So we're confirming one thing. Can't find this coin, specifically the 35S. And then it's a function of quality. Love to have an uncirculated specimen. Who wouldn't, right? But we're looking at a coin that's going to be over $1,000. And on this one, I recommend everybody get them certified. I can't tell you how many unks I bought that look like my sliders. And that actually are sliders because they're about uncirculated. Certain coins, just be safe with. Buy this one as a certified coin. NGPC, they're the same. They both do a great job with the Morgan and Peace series. But $1,000, or I can get an affordable that looks just like it. My competition sells this one at $279. Same grade, $80 under it with us tonight. Guys, 30-second clock, please. Down to our last 10. Lots of people on the phones. Unfortunately, I don't have Johnny Carson's trick. Remember, he was Karnak the magician, put the letter up there, and Ed McMahon would be marveled at. He could answer the question before the envelope was opened. Just not that capable at this particular point. I wish I could. If you're visiting us online, push it through your shopping cart because we only got a couple left and we don't see them that often. And at this price, it's outright a beauty. One last look, everybody. Yeah, that's the last silver dollar ever made by the U.S. Mint for circulation. That's the last branch mint, the S Mint. And look at that price. That's a deal.